One. Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is OrD. That's ORD. You can find me on YouTube at OrD StarCraft and all those other sites you see in front of me. Really quickly, I'm going to run you in here and see that we're on the loading screen. Want to show you the brackets for Good as Gold. Tonight we started out with only 8 players. It's a Monday. Normally our smaller tournament, so it's okay. We started out with Muffin Topper, moving all the way through, beating Zerg Agony and the Terran Neostream, and he's in the finals up against Dark Raven NTK, a Terran, who had to overcome Superpower, a Protoss, to make it in. And it's a best of 3. We're going to close that out and get you into the action right now. In the upper right-hand corner of Neostream, in game number 1 of this series, we see Muffin Topper, the Protoss. And in the lower left-hand corner, after quite a little break between his last game and this one, we see the Terran player in blue trunks, Dark Raven NTK. We're going to follow our Terran around for just a moment while I update and configure this to be 0. Dark Raven MTK, who has 0. Update. And now we're back into the game. We're going to switch to the everyone cam and see that Muffin Topper did indeed stay green, conveniently for me. But Dark Raven NTK is not red. He is in fact blue. Update. Bam. There we go. Now everything's pretty and we can watch the game in peace because we have all the information we need in front of us. We hear an update from my phone, which should not be on volume. Apologies for that. Our Terran player just building his racks after his refinery. Interesting choice, although it is really easy to get away with being greedy on, I believe, what is force cross positions on Antigua on this map. That's something that I should also know. So I'm going to double check on that so that I can tell you the right information in the future. I will mention, because we're in game 1 of the grand finals of Good as Gold number 25, this week we are testing out a beta format in which we have a championship match with all the first and second place winners throughout the week. And we're going to be holding that at 3 p.m. Eastern Time on Sundays. That's noon for me. So hopefully I'll be up for it. No. I will be awake. I will be running the tournament. It's going to be double elimination. It's going to be loser picks the map, and each matchup, each player is allowed 1 veto. So hopefully it'll be a whole lot more like Major League Gaming tournaments and that kind of thing, and really give people a taste for what it's like to play at that higher competitive level as they try and move forward on the map, on the ladder pool. Now we see a command center coming down out of Dark Raven NTK, really playing super greedy. Interestingly, he built the refinery really early, but only put 1 guy in it, and now he's got a second racks coming down, and he's got 2 Marines, and nothing happening at the tech lab that he wanted to build really early and then didn't do anything with. I'm wondering if he changed up his build. He did scout the fact that his opponent was building a refinery and had a pylon with 1 gateway down, so I guess he decided that he'd be fine with going with really greedy play early on. You do see he's cut some SEVs. He's really fallen behind in overall supply. Over to the units tab, we see it's 15 SCVs against 24 probes, 16 SCVs now, but you get the idea. And our Protoss player looks like he's moving out across the map and ready to do some engagements. Or at the very least take some map control. No, he really wants to move forward. Has that forward pylon down already. It's only the 6-minute mark. There's no way he could have warp gate research done, but he's close. He's really close, and that's actually really quick. That was spot on, sir. Let's see. He finishes warp gate research at 6:11, and then upgrades his gateways now. Yes. There we go. And he's got some stalkers still moving out across the map. He's poking in and he sees, hey, you were building a bunker. That's cute. I'm going to kill the SCV who thought he was going to do that. And now Dark Raven, hopefully is, he's producing a lot more Marines. He's working desperately on his combat shield so that these Stalkers will be a lot easier for him to kill. He's doing some great target firing there. He traded fairly efficiently for life with these Stalkers. It is hard for Marines to kill them when microed properly. Muffin Topper letting them be exposed to a little bit more damage than he absolutely has to be, but that's okay. As we see, he leaves the supply depot to burn down. The combat shield will finish, and that's great for Dark Raven NTK. 108, 109, 110, and now we have 55 health on our Marines. A supply depot goes down again, a very cheeky move out of our Terran player, which almost prevents Protoss from stepping in. Protoss Muffin Topper is getting surrounded by SCVs, and he's microing. He's target firing Marines, kind of. Now he's target firing SCVs. We see two more Stalkers getting almost killed by SCVs down there. We have more mules landing. We have an expansion going down for our Protoss player as he micros his little heart out. We still see one Marine alive. Two new ones coming out, three new ones coming out, and this Stalker is almost dead. And the SCVs, all the mules pulled now, everything, every little piece of meat shield available. No, the Marines are left exposed. Dark Raven kills a few more of them. He really could push back in. Is he going to? He is. Let's see. I would have even canceled that Nexus if I was him. He definitely feels like he has this game in the bag. We don't have a bunker coming down from Dark Raven, who does have two orbital commands. So if Dark Raven doesn't continue the aggression, he really won't be as ahead as he thinks he is. Supply, however, definitely says that he is crazy ahead in this game. He just waltzes back in. Marines die before the SCVs even make it over, and Dark Raven has to GG. A little bit more death there at the end. Dark Raven NTK going with a very greedy build. Refinery first, orbital before second racks. And going down to some pretty high economy 3-gate aggression out of Muffin Topper, who expanded behind it. And was clearly just ahead in army supply for the majority of that game and kept his resource collection rate at a pretty decent level as well. So, that was game number 1. Here's that pretty banner. Tune in for game number 2. It'll be under a different link.